He made it clear that he would not abandon his wife for the salary woman. Just then, the woman's best friend called and told the man that the woman had fainted. The man was frantic when he heard the news and immediately left the scheming woman behind. At this point, he still didn't know that the scheming woman was already pregnant and was secretly plotting to make him divorce his wife. The next day, when the woman woke up in the hospital, her husband was right by her side, not leaving her for a moment. The reason she had suddenly fainted was because she was overwhelmed with grief. At that moment, her best friend walked in and told the woman that the man had stayed by her side all night without closing his eyes. The woman knew her husband loved her, but his desire to have it both ways left her devastated. Soon after, her husband accompanied her out of the hospital, but unexpectedly they ran into the scheming woman right at their doorstep. The moment the man saw the scheming woman, his face changed dramatically with fear, worried she might say something she shouldn't and make the woman suspicious.
Runyuan isn't feeling well and can't receive visitors.
Mrs. Shu, Mr. Shu must really love you, doesn't he? I also have a boyfriend who loves me just as much as he loves you. He really likes being with me. Every night he holds me while we sleep. He says he needs to breathe in my scent to fall asleep. I think you and I probably have a lot in common to talk about.
That's enough. I told you my wife isn't feeling well today. Don't you understand plain language?
Miss Lu, just as my husband said, I'm not feeling well today and it's not a good time for guests. I'm sorry, but please leave for now.
Watching the man's cold and heartless back, the scheming woman could no longer suppress her ambition. She began secretly sending the woman everything about her and the man, trying to use these underhanded tactics to force the woman to leave on her own.
Weiren, why are you pretending to be clueless? You know perfectly well about my relationship with your husband. He calls me wife in private, and all his friends call me sister-in-law. Can you stop holding on to the position of Mrs. Shu? Let me tell you something truly significant, something even Junwo himself doesn't yet know. I am indeed pregnant. Weiren, I implore you, can you please give Junwo back to me and our unborn child who desperately needs his father?
The woman stared at the chat window filled with malicious words, her old wounds being torn open again and again. Her heart was already battered and scarred beyond recognition, yet the scheming woman had no intention of letting her go. Every day she shamelessly flaunted the man's affection for her, even showing off the anniversary dress that once belonged to the woman, which her husband had now given to the scheming woman. This only made the scheming woman even more brazen. She actually wore the dress to tease the woman in a video call.
How do I look?